What's up? What's up? I'm gonna wait a few minutes. See YouTube showing some love tonight. Cause you know it's been a minute. I just got off live on Facebook not too long ago. I'm about to basically recap on what I said on Facebook. But I'm gonna give it a few minutes. See if anybody get notified. I'm sure y'all see the title, The Divine Feminine and Masculine Energies. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make that quick and simple for more, because a lot of people have a misunderstanding of what it really is. Like I said, I'm giving a few more, I might give another minute or two. I'm just going ahead and just start talking. Because I forgot I'm on YouTube, so at least y'all can rewatch the video, you feel me? On other platforms, it's kind of like I make that video, whoever's seen it, and that's it. But yeah, man. Like the divine, feminine, and masculine energies. If y'all still on here, I want y'all to briefly explain what y'all think a divine, feminine, and masculine energies is. Because like the whole point, what made me want to make this video is that people get confused on what masculine and feminine energies are. And it's mainly come from when you go online, you already know what you're gonna see. Something about dating because it relates to everyone. And then the one thing I always hear that really aggravates me is they say woman is acting too masculine, and when it's completely wrong because they don't have a total misunderstanding of what the energy really is. So it's like the way I made a little chart, right, to try to separate the feminine energies, right? And I'm gonna go down here to try to make it simple for y'all to understand. So we have the feminine, right? I'm just go because you know what I'm saying. Everything comes as twos because technically humans, as if y'all see my recent videos, how do I explain how humans are technically twins? Like everything that was manifested as a twin, as in positive energy and negative energy. Everything's a toroidal field, basically, to keep it simple. So the feminine is a negative energy, right? And the masculine is a positive energy. So this is obviously how we're able to create, because you can't create with positive or negative. It has to be the opposites to create. That's how men and women have babies. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, in the recent videos I had a lot of women attack me because I said that, but it was like, I'm just trying to explain to you the truth, you know, but like I said, the only way you can create is if you're an opposite. On that perspective, I'm gonna say, because it's toroidal fields on different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? It goes smaller and smaller. You know what I'm saying? Even inside of us, our cells are, you know what I'm saying, our toroidal fields too. So it goes down, down, down. You know what I'm saying? Probably infinite for all we know. You know what I mean? But I do know it goes down. I'm sure y'all know too. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, to our cells, it gets that small in toroidal fields. Anyways, so the feminine energy, right, is service to self. Keep that in mind, service to self. And just think about that. Masculine energy is service to others. So it's like, basically, how can I put this? The feminine and masculine thing isn't necessarily a male and female thing. It's a basis thing. Most men are positive polarity. Most women are negative polarity. But when I went through, matter of fact, since I got a chart, let me get the chart so y'all can see it. So this is a chart I showed y'all in those videos. I don't even know if it's gonna show up right or not. But I basically explained how the fallen angels of man is the image of God, right? That's how humans, they use that DNA and the DNA from the dragons and Earth to basically create humans. So humans came out, male came out positive energy, right? Female came out negative energy, right? The original humans. So since the angels, right, they is pure positive energy because they're from everything in heaven. It basically has its own energy source. So that was able to replace the male human. You see, before then, like, the original humans was not gods until the fallen angel of man made it with the human women. And I explained that they specifically says that in Genesis. Like, it's clear as day. It literally says it in Genesis. They said they made God's image into, you know what I'm saying, into their image, basically. So it's the humans. So once this is, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't supposed to happen. The fallen angels of man, that's why they considered it a sin when they made it with the human woman. So they created created the first generation of God race of humans. Meaning this is when the females came out, they came out positive polarity. They came out as gods. And it wasn't supposed to happen. So that means, you know, that's what I basically mean. All the original humans, most of them are negative polarity. But once the fallen angels of man started to mix with the humans, that created a God race of males and females of humans. So they're basically half human, half God. Like I know you heard like how they call black people 2/3 of it. You know what I'm saying? 2/3, three-fourths, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Of a human. It's because we're a part angel, we're a part God. And that's what they, you know what I'm saying? They don't tell you that, but that's, you know what I'm saying? I always tell y'all that's why racism exists. But so basically that's the thing that I be trying to explain is that a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, really it's not a sex thing, a gender thing because of the mixed races. And also when that happened, right, when they created the positive race of female gods, right, female human gods, since they was positive polarity, that's when Satan, since he's negative polarity, started to mate with those women, started mating with the god race of women. And obviously, like I say, that's Solomon, you know what I'm saying, Seth's bloodline, Satan's bloodline, because he started to mix with the humans. Because he was half human, I'm not half human, excuse me, half man, not a human. He was half man and half dragon. He's the first reptilian, the first serpent, which is everybody calls Satan. But that's how they was able to create with humans and create a whole nother race. But it's like the things keep reversing roles when it was never supposed to be that way. Oh, so that's why I say we're getting judged because of that. And like service itself is basically Solomon's, you know what I'm saying, Solomon's side, which is Satan that you would call. And also then you have the one side. But then we go down from the service itself, you know what I'm saying? I'm just explaining this in different ways. So maybe, you know what I'm saying, it'll catch on to you, maybe one of these ways I explain. It's the same thing, but in different, you know what I'm saying, in different ways. So the feminine, right, will be the soul, while the masculine is the spirit. So the spirit is basically you in heaven. That's you. The soul is what's programmed down here. You see, because a lot of people don't have a spirit. That's another thing. They always seem like they're all feminine. Like they seem like they don't, I ain't gonna say have no emotion. Well, I will say they don't have emotion, but the ones that have spirits, but they just more stuck in the feminine because of the programming, they'll have, you know what I'm saying, they'll have emotion versus no emotion, but you won't tell the difference because they're basically stuck in the same frequency as the ones that can't have a high frequency. When you're able to have a high frequency, but if you're programmed to have a low frequency, you're gonna be stuck in there. That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta be in touch with your spirit, because if you're not in touch with your spirit, they can control your soul, because your soul is down here, your spirit is not. They can't touch your spirit. So that's another way I try to explain the difference between feminine and masculine energies, because you know the spirit tells you right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know that. That's a voice in your head. When you have that, when we don't have that spirit, the masculine energy, you do not know right from wrong. And obviously that's an issue. You feel me? So that's, if you don't know right from wrong, that means, you know what I'm saying, the feminine energy basically is evil, because they, you know what I'm saying, evil things be done because they don't know good. But it all ties in because good is, like I say, the masculine energy. It's like a polar opposite of everything, but it's the same thing, but in different ways, different perspectives. You can look at it. So then, obviously, evil comes from all the emotion, right? That's energy in motion. That means you don't have control of your energy. Literally, that's what it means. So that's the feminine side, and we all know, what I'm saying, a lot of people be feminine, and you see where feminine men is, most feminine men is in jail because they react off emotion. They don't think, they don't, what I'm saying, to get out of what they're getting, and they got into something because they was emotionally invested, and what I'm saying, and that's gonna end up bad every time. That's what I'm saying, that's why it's evil. Versus masculine energy, which is logic, it's gonna stop before you get to any point. You know what I'm saying? You might get emotional, but your logic gonna kick in. It's still gonna be in your head telling you, hey, I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be there. Versus people that never have it at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a second guess. Once they go wild, they going wild. They crashing out. And when they crash out, obviously that means the feminine energy always leads to destruction. You know what I mean? Almost like, you know what I'm saying? Because basically all of politics is all feminine energy because they trying to lower our vibration. Because if you really pay attention, they're not really doing anything but destroying us. They're slowly destroying us. You got the Democrats, it's fast. Republicans, just a little bit slower. They give people a free will, technically. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they do it technically, but it's kind of hard because people don't, if you don't know about it or know what the research, you just, you know what I'm saying, you kind of done for. So that's why I find the whole system in general unfair, but they try to give you a free will chance, you feel me? Because they trying to avoid karma, basically. And then you have, you know what I'm saying, masculine always leads to peace. Even, you know what I'm saying, you could be in the best position because you have the power to, but you choose not to. You choose to make everything equal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, to keep it peaceful. Because feminine and negative energies is completely different, but like I say, people always keep saying she's being masculine, but it's not masculine. She's just out of touch with the masculine because of the design of the matrix. Because we most of us, well, I'm gonna at least say that us melanated people, we got at least 2 or 3 generations that's away from a real father inside the families for the most part. So that's what takes all the masculine energy out, and that's what makes everybody so emotional. Man, you know what I'm saying? But people try to say, oh, she wanna work jobs, do this and do that. It's so masculine to her. It's not masculine. Be like, because like I try to explain that a lot of these things they just make distractions and put it in a way to confuse people even more. It's like a job. It's not real. You got to really think about that. You can't really base something off that because it's not real. It's just something that's going to drain our energy and it's confusing everybody. Basically, it's taking you away from yourself. Oh, my bad. Let me catch up on the chat. I wasn't paying no attention. What up? Well, amnesia, name 27. Man, I need help taking edibles. I'm crashing out at 7. Oh man, y'all wildin', man. My vision screenshots me feet. What's happening to Haven? Leo Lugar. What you say? Energy is okay. Energy, if we could see it, looks like a trip on acid, and the crazy looking colors God's given the sight to men and women who have colors flow through them in green, blues, and red, yellow. Yep. If only we could see the energy. But like I always try to explain though, the reptile races, they can see the energy though. They literally can. If y'all didn't know, all reptiles got a third eye also. I made a video about that. I know a lot of people were surprised they didn't know that. But ours are blocked, like all the mammals, but not the reptiles. You said women are naturally supposed to be green, yellow, blue, and men are supposed to be red, green, blue, yellow. I mean, it makes sense. Because like I say, it's supposed to be a balance somewhere. That's why they try to say, you know what I'm saying, men are supposed to lead because like, I made a video recently about this also, you know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of hate and a lot of attack, a lot of unfollows, you know what I'm saying? because it made the videos because it was a public service announcement, quote unquote, black women. But it's like I was trying to explain, like I showed them the chart, try to explain who they were, but they, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them just listen to react instead of listen to learn. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of sad because like I'm really just trying to wake you up so you know who you are and why everything is the way it is. But it's like I say one thing to trigger them, it's over. Nothing I say after that matters. Even all my hundreds of other videos don't matter neither. You know what I'm saying? They could literally be following me the whole time. I say one wrong thing, I done got it plenty of time. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, well, I got no follow. I can't listen to nothing you say now. But it's like, dang. I say one thing that triggered you. Now, everything that I said that was a fact is now not a fact. Like I said, that's emotional. It's feminine. So it's like, come on. Like, that's not good. That means you just reverted away from everything. Because you think everything I just said now is just not a fact, even though I show you that it's a fact. You feel me? It's like what you're supposed to do is believe. You just gonna willingly believe in lies now because you know what I'm saying, you're denying the truth when the truth is right there. It'd be crazy to me, man. Yo, what's up, Jesus? But yeah, man, this world is getting wild. I had to say something about that because, you know what I'm saying, every time I hop online, I hear this dating stuff, dating this, dating that. She's so masculine. It's like, no, she's far away from masculine. They made her extremely feminine, you know what I'm saying, like I say, because it's like, let me explain like this. Let's say everyone has a max frequency. Like you were trying to explain with the colors, Leo. It's like, let's say men had a max frequency. I'm just, like I said, I'm just keeping it simple. Men have a max frequency of 10, right? Since we can be 10 up here, right? We can go negative 10. We can go lower than people that's probably already low type thing. Like we was get low vibrational. And then, you know what I'm saying? Let's say a woman, you know what I'm saying? They can go up to a 5. They go down to a negative 5. Because at the end of the day, right? Ain't nothing more dangerous than an emotional man. We see emotional women all day long. The instance you see emotional man, you probably looking for a weapon. You probably looking for some cover. You probably looking to get out the situation in general. Like we all know that. Even men know that. You know what I'm saying? We see emotional man, it's like, damn, some shit about to go down. But that's the worst thing. You know what I'm saying? Also, it's like, you know what I'm saying, the quietest people that seem so peaceful, and when they flip out, it be a whole crash out type thing. That's how that works. But if people don't want to accept how it works, they'll disrupt it. Because also, like, when you down so negative, right? And the only reason it's like this, you know what I'm saying, like the dating scene and all this, is because when they're low frequency, they're able to be controlled. And that's the issue. If they don't realize that almost they're, I don't want to say, this is the best way I can say it, because I don't like to say it, but I'm just be real. It's like, most likely you are already controllable. It's like you're programmable, because that's how y'all's programmed, y'all designed that way. They know how y'all designed because they did the research. You know what I'm saying? That's what chemistry and biology is. So it's like, they basically did the research on how to control you. And they realized, hey, we control them, we can control them, which is, you know what I'm saying, the black men. But y'all, like I always explained, that we're the basis of all humans, because all DNA came from us, basically. Because from all the experiments. And like that's what all the war stories, all the slavery, and all them other stories, you know what I'm saying? Every story, that's basically what they telling you. Is, hey, we killed off a particular people, and then we raped them and created our, you know what I'm saying, created our own race. Just like the whole Bible telling you, hey, this is all our families, and we turned the image of man into the image of a dragon. Literally. And I, you know what I'm saying, I always reference the Bible just because everybody is so deep and so in love with the Bible, but it's like, y'all don't want to know what the Bible actually means. You know what I'm saying? You'll go to church every Sunday and just listen to somebody else say it, you know what I mean? They'll try to listen and learn when they're not teaching you anything, you feel me? But when you got somebody like me trying to tell you to listen and learn, they listen to react. And it's like, damn, like, that's crazy. But we all, you know what I'm saying, obviously I haven't stopped, you know what I'm saying, because I know what's really going on. I try not to, you know what I'm saying, get mad about it or nothing, because it's just like damn, you know what I'm saying, it's just like another one. I tried, that's all I can really do, you feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, they done brainwashed everybody. You know, I was brainwashed at a point in time too. But like you know what I'm saying, like I always explained, I was way different when I was much younger though. Like my nickname was 21 Questions, so I always knew something was wrong with everything. Cause like for one, I had dreams of the future. Two, I can hear people's thoughts, and I always thought that was weird. But it's like just because they say it's not real, you feel me? But it's like I know for a fact it is, because there's been plenty of things I've seen before it happened, and I'll be wondering like, how does that make sense? How does it make sense that I know what's going to happen before it happens, and especially when I say years before it happened, I'm talking about like over 10 years type thing. Like I remember things as a kid, like dreams as a kid happening as an adult, and I'm like, how is that possible? You know, I'd be tripping my own self out. You know what I mean? Even when I be thinking, I be hearing people thoughts, and I be like, ain't no way they about to say that. You know what I'm saying? I be in my head just thinking like, ain't no way. Then boom, then I'm like, damn, they really said that. I'm like, that's crazy. But like I say, I already know that's how they basically took over. And you know what I'm saying? You see all the towers and stuff, they just took all the energy. Like that's what they drained us with. All the hot sauce 19s. Y'all see the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole spill. Anyways, let me get on these other topics though, man. Oh yeah, what about the Biden missiles? I know y'all y'all heard about that. Cause y'all already know I told y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I talked about my last live, but I know I did my recent videos, how the way, like all the signs I hear. After they elected Trump and then the market started skyrocketing, I'm like, this is exactly what I told y'all was gonna happen. Like I always tell y'all, go back to that video, Trump's true purpose. And like I say, it's always this one video that I'm about to make. And like I said, when I made that video, like I was already making the video. It took me about like a week or so to make the video. Cause like I said, I gotta put it in a certain way and say certain words so I don't get violated for one. You feel me? Cause they violate every fucking thing. So it's like I gotta, dang, my bad. But anyways, it's like I gotta word things specifically and also make sure y'all can understand it. But it's like, I was making a video, then like I said, that's when I got in a car accident. You know, my tire blew and I ran off the road. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy because a lot of random crazy stuff can happen. Let's just, you know what I'm saying, say that, and it's like some life-changing events in recent days. But anyways, I made the video. Also, you know what I'm saying, it's the first thing I say because you can see that I got in a car accident. But it's like I literally told y'all how things gonna go down. So one thing he came out with yesterday, right, was, you know the way they talk about the immigrants or whatnot in deportation. This man said he's going to issue a national emergency to deport the immigrants. And when I seen that, you know what I'm saying, because like I already know how things gonna go, but it's, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, when things just keep going how it's supposed to go, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of trippy because it's like, how is this possible? But it's like I already know the ending, but then, you know what I'm saying, then the ending is like the beginning. But it's, I don't know, like I say, it's crazy to me because I just see every step just going down. Because when y'all see it, or when the average person see it, they might not think what I'm thinking. Because the instance he said that, and I'm gonna repost the Trump True Purpose video, right? And I try to explain that the biggest thing that happened that was a turning point was when the national emergency was issued. Because when he did that, he gives up his power to FEMA. And then when I seen that, that's like, oh, see, that's exactly what I knew was about to happen. That happens every time a national emergency is issued, it goes to FEMA. But they're doing it differently this time. Because last time I proved to y'all, he didn't know that what they was doing until it was the last minute. Like, you know what I'm saying, in the video, like he literally was surprised because they caught him off guard. So this time, he's going to be the one issuing it. And I explained to y'all last time, they literally tell you in the video, like, that's why I gotta repost it again, because I guess it'll mean more people now since they see everything inside the video from over a year ago. It's happened the exact same way I explained in the video. So it's like, once you issue national emergency, FEMA, because like I say, in that video, you're gonna hear they literally say it's an exercise. It was practice. Imagine the whole pandemic being practiced for about what they're about to do now. That's what they was doing this whole time. Every one of them executive orders, right? They issued at a different time, but they was practicing to see how we react. That's what they was doing the whole time. So they about to literally execute all those executive orders as soon as he issued a national emergency. Because, like I say, FEMA's gonna be back in power, so that he could sit back and act like he had nothing to do with it. But obviously, this is gonna happen in between the worlds because, like I say, next year something gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? But like I say before then, you know what I'm saying? It's something gonna happen because we have to split off because it's designed that way. It's too much evidence, like I say, from all the most. Because like when I started my spiritual journey, most of it came from like unclassified. You know what I'm saying? Documents and you know what I'm saying, the FBI, CIA, and all that type of stuff. You know, then eventually I realized that it directly correlates with the Bible. Then, you know what I'm saying? I started realizing, you know what I'm saying? Everything just started making sense and coming together. And I'm just like, damn, ain't no way. But like I said, we're at the end of times now. Because obviously, you see they hitting you with the UFOs, the aliens being real. They saying the aliens coming from the sea, all this and this and that. But obviously, I've been talking about this. And it's like, if I know how much I know they got to know more. And I told y'all they have to disclose all this. It's for your consent. It's for your consent to take their route. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know there's two routes, how you gonna take another one? Because like I already said, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all gonna have different endings. You feel me? But you gonna have to, it's gonna be a choice in your ending to keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the sky is going to open, you know, and that's going to allow asteroids. You know what I'm saying? All the crazy stuff's going to start happening, and that's when you're going to have to make that choice. You know, they might be like, hey, hop on this spaceship. Let's go underground. You never know. But I'm saying you may not want to take one of those choices. Like anything that's here in the physical form, ran by that government, you may not want to choose them. That's all I gotta say. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's all I've been saying this whole time. But what they're trying to do is give you your consent, which is your disclosure. So at the end, at the last moment, you basically kind of know and figured it all out. But you're gonna be freaking out. You know what I'm saying? That it's like this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? And now you tripping out. Now you're low vibrational. Now when a split happens, that's the issue. You can't cross the gates with a low vibration because the whole point is to reach above Christ's frequency, right? And it's like, how you gonna do that if you're scared as hell? You know what I'm saying? You believe in death, you believe in everything else, because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna put you in extreme fear at the last moment. And that's all I've been saying for the longest. I mean, because it only makes sense for one, you know what I'm saying? Let alone all the evidence. But, you know what I mean? It's just crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? But people gotta wake up. Because we really ain't got that much time. Because we almost in 2025. And they gotta do something. And like I say, we already seen Biden missiles, you know what I'm saying? Somehow he still authorizing people to use missiles, you know what I mean? But like I say, they're gonna disguise, like for instance, the war, they're gonna disguise that as the reset. Because people gonna be disappearing, people gonna be passing out. When I say passing out, y'all know what I'm talking about. But there's about to be all kinds of things going down, you know what I'm saying, at one time. But I'm pretty sure whenever the real event happens, we're not going to have no communication. Because it's going to probably be a complete blackout and your ass going to wake up in a whole different reality. That's exactly that's what I feel is going to happen. You know, you might even go to sleep and wake up different. But it definitely ain't gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? I would say it'll be a long process, but technically, since the pandemic is the whole process of them doing this. But you know what I'm saying? We didn't got so conditioned because you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure nobody feel the same since before the pandemic, but most people feel so conditioned into it's like, you know what I'm saying? They don't feel, I ain't say they don't feel different, they just know something's off. You feel me? But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like this don't make any sense no more. Cause like, you know what I'm saying, the jig is up. Yo, what up, yo, Ryan? I know I was told the actual ends in 2024 and not the complete 2025 happened when looking hard and watching out for signs. Oh yeah, you definitely, man. People be sitting here ignoring it. I mean, they all here, literally. All the signs are here, but you know, it's judgment time, and everybody getting judged right now, and it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can't, like for instance, when I'm talking about the feminine, and negative, feminine, masculine energies, right? People that got extreme feminine energy. When I say extreme, I mean like they're so extreme, and to the point, it's like they'll believe in 1,000 genders, which totally which totally disrupts the whole thing of feminine negative energies. You feel me? Like that destroys energy in general. If people start believing in 1,000 genders, well, clearly it's not. You feel me? And then not only that, you got all the genders, but boom. Let me see. The ones that will allow men to play women's sports. You know what I'm saying? It's like things like this that you think will be a no-brainer because you got a connection with your spirit. You say, hey, that don't even make sense. You feel me? But they don't. They can't make sense of that. They just rather fight against you just because you think this is right. And just because you think it's right, they're gonna make that shit. They're gonna make it wrong. Like that's how they think. They have to oppose you, no matter what. And obviously that's a big issue. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the first time I seen a dude, you know what I'm saying? Like for one, the first time I really seen it was a dude that was like what 6'4", 6'5", to beat all the women in you know what I'm saying? That might have been in the Olympics or I don't know, it was a swimming contest. I'm like, how does dude I'm like how you know what I'm saying? Like that don't even make sense. At least to be a little dude, you 6'4", 6'5", like come on, you like my size. You can't do that. And then you know what I'm saying? But what really got me, I know I even made a video about this, was when a dude was in there in a UFC ring with a woman, and the dude beat the brakes off her. Like the girl looked like she needed to be in the hospital a few months. She looked pretty bad. And I'm like, how do people allow this? You know what I'm saying? Like it was me doing it, it'd be an issue, but it's like y'all allowing her to go in there and she, you know what I'm saying? The other girl, like she was tough, strong, and she probably really thought she had a chance. But no, she ain't have no chance. And you could tell she fought to the last, you know what I'm saying, to the last bit, but she was beat down. And it just blew my mind. I'm like, dang. And the dude is getting paid to beat a woman. Like y'all are paying dudes to beat women now. Like that just blows my mind. And I don't want to talk about basketball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I made a video about Brittany Griner. I exposed how the way her parents, I'm gonna say quote unquote parents ain't tall. You know, a lot of things. Like that's a dude, man. But hey, I let people believe what they believe in. They already made Joanna man for y'all, but I mean, that's literally a dude. I showed all the proof, but like I said, I ain't going too much details with it. Y'all can go find that video. But it is crazy to me, man. People just allow it. They'll see it, ignore it, and that's the biggest issue. People will see evil and just ignore it. And just any deception is evil. I don't care what nobody say. If someone's trying to deceive you, they are being evil. Catch up on this chat real fast. Don, just heard a military chopper fly over my townhouse area TikTok. Oh, word. Gabby, you said they need our consent. So if you say no to all things they show, it say, does that stop for everyone's collectively? Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Collectively, we all have to do it in order for it to stop. And when I say we all, I don't really actually mean we all. It's because, like, for instance, our vibration, when it's positive, one person could, you know what I'm saying, outshine thousands of people. So technically, you know what I'm saying, we only need like 15% collectively to wake up and realize this truth to change everything. For us to wake up at least, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that. They got the consent to do what they want to do because the majority of people is living, like for instance, like right now, right? The majority of people believe in this reality. That's the collective. The fact that you can literally be seeing me right now on the phone is a part of the reality we all are creating. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you got to ask yourself, how is this possible? How is it possible you can be seeing me talking at my crib? And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You can probably hundreds of miles away from me. How is that possible? That's when I go back to how the way I can hear what people think. I can hear your thoughts. I can see the future. Like, how is that possible? But then you start thinking, like, for instance, if I can hear your thoughts, let's say if we was completely, you know what I'm saying, clean, we didn't have none of this GMO, none of this, you know what I'm saying, all these distractions, all the medicines and all that, we can literally communicate with each other without talking. Because that's how they started putting spells on us, because we started talking. We wasn't supposed to learn language, we wasn't supposed to talk, because there is no need for us to talk. So it's the fact that we, you know what I'm saying, we collectively just think somehow we could just look at a phone and just talk to it. It's gonna go hundreds of miles away in a split second. Then all see advance to the video call. You know what I mean? It's all the same thing, but basically what they did was become the third party of something that we already had. We had it, they recreated it in the physical form. Because when they say they're gonna turn everything from God into their image, they're not just talking about us, our body. They talking about everything. I mean, you gotta look at the fake sun. I done showed y'all the pattern for the sun that we see up there. Like, everything is a replica of what's really outside of the black hole that we're in. And I always tell y'all, the black hole that we're in is the black hole sun we seen during the eclipse. And you got to think about it. Everybody was so asleep, they really thought the moon was crossing the sun. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about how sleep people really was. But this year, that's why I was so glad. There was so many people that questioned it, because it just don't make sense. It's like, how y'all going to say it's the moon, but the moon right there, the moon, you know what I'm saying? The moon right there in view as the eclipse is happening. It's like, come on, bro. Y'all can't deny it. But like I said, I made videos about it, showed y'all the video. You know what I'm saying? I'll show y'all the proof. And trust me, I already know how crazy it sounds, but it's the truth. They brainwash us so bad into the truth sounds like a lie, but a lie sounds like a truth. Just like you see, you know what I'm saying? You clearly looking around the world, everybody love hearing the lies. They hear the truth. They start freaking out and start denying everything. And catch you say you out there in Indiana and Don, and out there in the super Midwest. They ain't say no active bases out there. That's wild. I thought it would be a lot out there in the fields. And catch up on the chat. Gab, you said 50% is possible, just half us in the chat. I wish it was that easy, man. But I'm talking about 50% almost everybody in America, goddamn. Don, you say you vocal fast, P. Oh, hold on. I can't read anybody's minds on enemies or negative thoughts. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I just always thought that people could, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I grew up, I thought everybody was just like me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought people could hear thoughts. I thought people could see the future, especially when I heard deja vu, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a coincidence, that's a real thing. And not only that, like, I remember the first thing that made me knew that I was different from everybody else, because, like, I'm a real good artist too, right? I didn't realize I was a real good artist and I was different from people till I was like I want to say maybe the 11th grade. And I started to think, like, hold on. Why is people still drawing stick figures? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm over here drawing full portraits of people. I'm talking about I can literally do all my work in class, draw somebody in class, and then go to sleep. I'm talking about I was so good in art, and to the point my art teacher failed me. Like, she literally hung my work up. Like, she never gave me 100 now. She would probably give me something like an 80 or something. 80, 85, never 100. But still hang my work up and still fail me. Even math, I was extremely good at math. Everybody always asked me for help too in the math class. Art and math was my best subjects, because everybody asked me for help. Failed both them things, and it's only because the teachers was hating on me. And I didn't realize as I got older, I started thinking about it. I'm like, damn, that was messed up. Excuse my language. I'm trying to, like I said, I've been saying some words, try to keep it kind of, I'll be going live, I'll be talking a lot, but I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I get older, I'm like, damn, that was dirty. I was a kid. I'm like, why are you trying to hold me back as a kid, man? Crazy. He said, not stick figures 11th grade. Yeah, man. It was crazy, man. But that's what really got me to realize that, you know what I'm saying, I was different. Even my athletic abilities, like I started dunking 10-foot goals in the 8th grade when I was only 5'8". And of course, I never really realized how I got much older. I'm talking about maybe a few years ago. I started like, damn, that was kind of impressive. I was 5'8" in the 8th grade dunking. And I'm 6'4" now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I just kept getting taller, so it wasn't really a thing. It was just easy. But 5'8" in the 8th grade, I'm like, bro, that's crazy. But I could literally fly, man. And then I was faster than everybody. Like, it was so many different things that, you know what I'm saying? But then also, you know what I'm saying, the coaches, because I went to 4 different high schools, and they used that as an excuse to try to hold me back because they didn't want me to hop on a team and outshine their players. But yeah, that was another thing. Like, I grew up with a bunch of hate in school. But of course, like I said, I didn't know at the point in time that it was hate. But it's like, damn, why y'all hating on a little kid, on a kid, bro? Like, this shit crazy. But yeah, that's when I started to realize I was different. All the hate going on, and then like since all the hate happened, it's like I kind of like held my skills down for a long time. And eventually, you know what I'm saying, I came back out with my skills, but it's like I just always downplayed myself because of all the hate. But I didn't realize it was a mind game basically. And obviously now I'm much older, I realize like, oh, we in the Matrix. They will sit here. They been following me since I was a kid and trying to hold me back, literally trying to hold me back this whole time because they knew who I was and I didn't know who I was at the point in time. I didn't know I was different. Thought everybody was the same. Don, no such thing as coincidence. Yeah, man. Definitely ain't. I started to realize everything, you know what I mean? Even that, like when I was a kid, I stopped watching cartoons because I could draw so well, right? In my mind, I'm like, why am I watching this when I can draw it? That's how I thought. So I started watching the news. I was like, I thought this was real. So I'm watching news and the weather channel. I want to be a weatherman and everything. But I learned the weather so much till I started to realize they was controlling the weather. So I kind of stopped watching the weather channel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so crazy to me. It's like everything just, like my whole life literally came together for this moment. Gabby. So you had a live about a month ago where I had to ask, is it spiritual attacks or why do I get headaches and advise me to fast? I'm telling everybody that feels like the slight shift that's against me. I feel like something is trying to control me. Oh no, it's very, very possible. Because like that's why I make this video about the divine. You know what? I be talking, but I've been getting kind of mixed up. I don't even think I've mentioned this in this live. I'm thinking about the Facebook live. But I made a recent video about a black woman, right? And this really basically goes for all women, but like I always say that because it's the basis of humans in general, of how the way our energies are, right? So it's like since most are of negative polarity, right? Y'all have more connection to the underworld than the men do. Because technically, most things, you know what I'm saying, the higher, I'm saying the higher beings of the underworld came from the human women. Just to say, you know what I'm saying, to be straight up from it. So it's like y'all have a connection to it because it's like your descendants. So they have way more control. Like if you already at a low vibration from the programming of this matrix, right? That's what allows them to hop inside you and control you. Because that's why a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, they might not really be evil at heart, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like that opportunity comes and it's like that like whatever you're trying to say is trying to take you over. That's why I try to explain it in that video. You can watch the video, like I said, probably a few videos ago. And it was suppressed too, because I think I probably got like 400-500 views on that video because it was so important. But it's probably like a 15, 16 minute long video. Definitely check it out because I explain this. And it's like, and also that's why I bring up this video too, because people got to understand the different energies and understand why everything is the way it is so you can protect yourself. Because at least you feel like something's trying to control you. You feel it. So it's like, you know that you have to fight something. You got to fight something with inside yourself versus you just letting it take over because you don't know what's happening. But it all takes practice, because that's when I say, once you start to know it and you start fighting it, you start to become stronger and stronger. Your vibration gets higher and they can't touch you no more once you hit a certain level. And then it's only up from there. Gabby, you say I don't do anything evil though to be feeling that way. That's what I'm explaining, and that's what I like the chart right here. Right, I've been trying to what I was basically going down earlier. It's the emotion on the feminine level. That's what they're controlling. It's that. So that's why I say it's not you. If you got a spirit, it's not you. You're kind of away from your spirit. Like when you get high vibration and you connect to your spirit, that's going to allow you to have full control. But you have enough control now to know that they're trying. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to take over. Even though you don't do nothing evil, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's literally, you have to know they can take you over if you don't allow. And that's why I said also, like, why most women need a man, because we are the protection. Like if you was with me all the time, you won't even feel that way because they can't attack you. We can't see them. They can hop inside your vessel literally and control you. But it's gonna be harder for them to do it with us. We gotta be extremely emotional in order for one of the demons to hop in. Because if you don't realize that, like for instance, the Bible, right? I always tell y'all it's Baal, and Baal is the king of hell. Of 66 legions of demons, 66 Bibles, but they're invisible legions of demons, literally. We can't see them. They hop right into you once your aura is down. Because your aura, like I always say, your aura is based like your frequency. It's like a force field around you. They can see it, we can't see it. Don, you said that video caught your attention? Yeah, man. Cause like when you're on your journey, you know what I mean? Like everything gonna start connecting. Video here, here, and here. You're like, oh, now it makes sense. Cause it's gonna be something in your own mind that's gonna connect. And that, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it for you. But it's like you gonna know when you hit those moments and you got to reach a whole nother level of consciousness. You be like, damn, now I see what it is. But the more you know, the more you can protect yourself. And also you can spread this energy to everybody else so they can, wake up to the truth. Don, you said when they make mirrors, everything changed perspective. Oh yeah. They create all kinds of perspectives everywhere, man. Like for real, for real. But like I was trying to explain, almost everything fake anyways, man. The only thing that's real is this energy. You said I'm being live for a minute. I don't know. Probably not. I might stay on for a few more minutes. I didn't even realize how late it was. I was feeling my eyes get low. But like I said, I won't pay no attention to the time. But yeah, I probably get off in a minute. I'll definitely probably get on tomorrow. Cause I got to talk about more about, honestly, this wartime stuff. Or I might just make a video about it. I probably should make a video about it. Because y'all need some visuals with it. But I will repost the video. I will repost a Trump True Purpose video, right? But I will add something before the actual video. Probably one of these articles so I can explain to y'all how the way he about to unleash FEMA. And you know what I'm saying, you'll see the rest of the executive orders and everything I talk about in the video. So you about to see it's about to be a replay of what already happened, but the real thing. And obviously, I say that in the video too. You know what I'm saying? If the video gonna hit you, it's probably gonna touch your heart, guy. You're like, damn, it's gonna make your heart drop because you're gonna see everything that I said just coming true. Shit, it make my heart drop too, but it's like, damn, boy, I hope they don't try to take your boy out soon, cause Don't listen to them. They try to say he's a crazy man that just start shooting out here or something. But like you know what I'm saying, like I always say, if they ever came knocking on your door, nah. The last thing I'm ever do is willingly be a slave. That ain't gonna never happen. Especially during this time and age, ain't no way they knock on the door and I'm just, hey, yeah, just take me. No questions asked. Nah, I'm good. Not to enslave me in the end of days. But yeah, probably about to hop off this thing though. But I might really come back on here tomorrow though. It's gonna either be here or Facebook, or it could be both. I don't know just yet. But you know your boy, you gotta work in the AM. Gotta deliver this mail, man. It's happening, Benita. Oh, I said it wrong. Binta. But yeah, like I said, or y'all can check out a Trump True Purpose video now, but I gotta dip on out, man. Your boy eyes almost closed. But y'all already know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Peace.